from the northern part of Ghana or from the northern part of Africa. So in those cultures, kola nut is very, very, very important in their culture. Whereas in the southern part, where we are, apeteshi, moonshine, alcohol is used, they use kola nuts. So those voodoos that came from that part of Africa or from the northern part of Ghana, who came into our Ewe Vodu, we use kola nuts for them. And then, of course, there is a four-phase kola nut, which we call a V in Ewe. That one is used in Afar mostly. It's called a V. It's a 4-phase, 5-phase, 6-phase, 7-phase. Some even could go up to 9 phases. And these kola nuts are naturally a spiritual kola nut. And then the one that is the most common kola nut, which is the one that breaks only into two. Sometimes it is for these northern voodoos like Atigeri and all this. They are the ones that use it. But the traditional, typical Ewe Voodoo does not use very much of kola nuts. But since we are spiritualists, we get voodoos from all kind of different places, because if you want to be powerful, you need to seek knowledge. And so by going around and seeking knowledge and getting all this from different places, you end up having some of your voodoos that want kola nut to be given to them. So it depends on shrine to shrine. So that is what it is. But it is not the main common in every Voodoo. But for now, what is common and what is not common, because we have all interwoven and intermingled with all other cultures, so everything is becoming like it's common, because the Goro Voodoo, Alafia, and Peto the Car, Peto, all these things are becoming a common Voodoo in every land. So, of course, people are using kola, because those voodoos, they need kola nut. Thank you very much for this. And then we make okay, is it, do we miss another question there, or we are okay now? Okay, thank you. And then Sena Kwame said, please, can you give any insight why we forget our dreams after waking up? It depends on individual. Some people do not forget their dreams, but some do forget their dreams. You know what happens in a dream state is that when we are like awake, our conscious minds are what we are using, and we are awakened into our consciousness, into our conscious minds. That's why when you put something here, you can remember to go and pick it up. And if you want to go somewhere, you know where you are going to go, so you can focus consciously to go there. But when you are in a dream state, the conscious mind begins to sleep, whereby the subconscious mind wakes up. And the subconscious mind has secrets and things that you don't really do normally. But it's another world that you are in, where your body is lying down, but your inner self, your essay, your spirit is now active, on that level of the subconscious mind. And then there is also the unconscious mind, where everything is like blank, but everything is still stored there. So when your subconscious mind is taking you through places and to different places during your sleep state, when it is time for the conscious mind to wake up, if the conscious mind is able to wake up before the subconscious mind closes its doors, you are able to remember what you saw in your dream. But unfortunately, if the subconscious mind closes its doors before the conscious mind wakes up. It cannot remember what it saw there because it didn't see. It was sleeping. So it is between that subconscious and unconscious realities that there is a glimpse into the subconscious mind. Then you remember your dreams. So for some people, they cannot remember their dreams because the subconscious mind closes doors before the unconscious mind wakes up. This is the simple way I can explain it. Thank you very much, Sena Kwame, for that question. Do we still have any question on that? African Magic Temple. If not, then we move to. You should like this, sisters. We have already like it first. Yes, yeah, like it. Yes. So we are now on YouTube. So we have Togbe Jibezan Sesoka in Maryland in the USA. Greetings and good day, Papa Bokor Enuledo. Togbe Jibeza Bokor Enuledo. America Medina Nudo. I also bow down to the consciousness in you. Thank you. And then Togbe Jibezan said, Papa, could you please explain more about the Jogbana and Alubede in far divination? Okay. You see, in every sitting we have the Trinity. The first Odu that falls down is what we call the Eduno, or the mother of the reading. Then for you to be able to know whether the thing is in the future, what the oracle is saying, whether it is in the future or it is something that is already happening and is going in the past, you throw the Jobana and the Alubede to confirm they are the witnesses to this sign, to confirm whether the thing that is happening or what the oracle is about to say, is it in the future that is about to happen, or it is something that had already happened or is happening already. It is that Jobana and Alubede. I don't know how you call it in Yoruba. Is the same? Yes. So yeah, that Jobana and Alubede are the ones that are going to show the priest or the Bokor to know what is happening. That okay, maybe they saw death for you. So we ask, is this death, is it already past or is about to happen? They determine. So now we find out, oh, the death is about to happen. So this death that is about to happen, is it for a man? Is it for a woman? If it's for a man, then we will now look for who. Is it the person who we are doing the reading for? If the person is a man, we will ask from the person, is this person who we are doing the reading for, is that death coming towards him? If the Afas say no, because depending on the Alubede and the Jobana, we will know who is the oldest and who is the youngest. And then when he says no, then we are going to ask, is there anybody that is close to this particular person that the death is coming for? And then we are going to now ask such person, okay, do you know anybody? Can you give us names of people who are close to you, who are not your enemies, people who are in your good books, that we can check who the death is coming for? Because we would have asked whether the person is your enemy or the person is your friend. If the person is an enemy, we don't ask again. We are not interested. Whoever dies as an enemy is not our problem. But if the person is a person who is your loved one, then it is important for us to find out who, so that we can prevent the death from happening. So Jobana and Alubede, the senior and the junior witnesses, are the ones that have to tell us that we know which way to go. Just like when you go to normal court where people sit, the court sits down, the judge will sit. But there is also two people who sit beside the judge. And these two people, it is their duty, just as it's on the physical plane, to make sure what the message that is coming, they also will listen, and then they will all add their heads together to be able to put judgment whether it is for or against. So this is what is the work of Jogbana and Alugbede in Afa divination. It is a situation of the senior and the junior. So when the Odu falls, if the junior speaks first before the senior, then the junior's what it has said has been cancelled. It doesn't hold water. Then what the senior Odu says is what you have to work on. But if you throw the chain and the senior speaks first and then the junior speaks later, still the senior's word holds. So that is when the Jobana and Alubede are used in Afa divination to determine which direction to go when you are doing a reading. Thank you very much. And then we have I hope it's a little bit clear. Thank you for that question. It's a very beautiful question because many people who are even practicing Afa do not know so much about these things, and we need to talk about it so that we all learn from one another. And then we have our brother Michael Owu saying, "Greetings, sir. Hello, Michael. How are you? Thank you very much for coming to join today's section. I am grateful that you have made it. Hope everything is fine and well with you. Thank you." And then, is there something? Should I wait?
Yes, please. We've been having some internet issue, but we are on the backup on the Wi-Fi,
Is it,
4G router. So I just want to.
the Starlink is having some challenges?
Yes.
How come? This happened last time. Is there somebody trying to sabotage the man's business?
We've been on the 4G for a while.
So now we are going back to Starlink?
I just want to confirm if it's back.
That is. No, sometimes they don't plug it in well. I had that last week. They did not put the plug in well. Because sometimes people are trying to charge their phone at the back of this and then they move the thing and it is not well. Yeah. And when it happens like that, you will not see, you see that it is on, but it is not, they will say without internet or whatever. So confirm and let's see. Or you let someone check for us up whether it is well connected.
I'll go